Hello everyone, we are Team AeroGuard.AI. Gayatri Deshmukh, Anurag Bidkar, and Aditi Maski. Extreme heat waves are becoming a major global threat. Cities overheat, crop fail, and vulnerable communities suffer. Current cooling systems are static, energy heavy, and limited in reach. They can't adapt to changing conditions. That's why we built AeroGuard.AI, an adaptive, data driven cooling solutions designed to deliver efficient cooling exactly where and when it's needed.
3 degrees. It can be the difference between snow and sleet, wearing a jacket or not. In your day-to-day life, it may not seem significant, but 3 degrees of global warming would be catastrophic.
Heat waves, droughts, extreme precipitation, even fire. 3 degrees of warming is really disastrous.
The scary thing is, the world is well on its way there. Since the Industrial Revolution, the Earth has warmed between 1.1 and 1.3 degrees Celsius.
This is a problem that babies you pass in the street will have to live with.
Children born today are up to 7 times more likely to face extreme weather than their grandparents. If global temperatures do rise by 3 degrees, what would their world look like?
Introducing AeroGuard.AI, an intelligent drone fleet powered by artificial intelligence. Our system continuously monitors heat patterns using IoT sensors and satellite data. Whenever a hotspot is detected, drones automatically deploy a fine, eco-safe cooling mist to stabilize local temperatures, creating a shield of relief precisely where it's needed the most. Here's our prototype dashboard showing live sensor data and temperature predictions. When heat levels rise, drones are deployed to cool the target zone. Here's a look at our working prototype. The digital dashboard visualizes live sensor readings, temperature analytics, and AI predictions. As heat intensity rises, our system automatically triggers drone deployment to the affected area. You can see real-time feedback on temperature drops, energy usage, and drone performance, demonstrating how AeroGuard.AI functions in action. Our pilot project covers a 1 square kilometer area to test and validate AeroGuard.AI's impact. Early simulations suggest that our drones can reduce local temperature by up to 2 degrees Celsius within minutes. Beyond cooling, this approach promotes sustainability by optimizing water use and reducing energy consumption, paving the way for scalable citywide heat management system. At AeroGuard.AI, we imagine a world where technology and nature collaborate seamlessly. In the near future, our drone networks could protect entire cities, farmlands, and wildlife zones.
अब पूरे भारत के लिए हमने एक सपना देखा है।
But when the air is humid, sweat can't evaporate as easily, so we don't cool off as well. This is where wet bulb comes into play. Wet bulb temperature combines heat and humidity into a single number, which helps us understand when conditions become dangerous or even lethal.
You can imagine.
And uncomfortable for us, and why it can be so dangerous. There have been a number of attempts to better understand how humid heat affects the human body. In particular, where are physical limits limits are, but it's not easy to we cross the limit of livability or compensability, as scientists call it. Our core body temperature starts to increase uncontrollably, and this warming, which could come in as little as 2 decades, for older adults, it's about a third of Earth's land area. But that only tells part of the story.
It's 35% of the land area, but it's also many of our most populous places on Earth. Most of India, most of the populated area of China. This is most of the eastern portion of the US.
And if we let global warming get really out of hand, or if climate sensitivity is just on the higher end of our projections, right now air conditioning accounts for about 3% of global greenhouse gas emissions. And according to the International Energy Agency, the number of AC units worldwide is expected to nearly triple by 2050, leading to a massive rise in energy demand. So what do we do about this paradox? Well, I think it's a powerful argument for transitioning as quickly as possible to clean energy. The only way to meet the growing need for AC without accelerating climate change is to power our grids with renewables. And of course, there's a lot we can and should do beyond just air conditioning. We can rethink the design of our cities by installing white or green roofs and planting trees. We can also build more cooling centers, upgrade our electrical grids to be more resilient, and prioritize protecting the most vulnerable during heat waves. The truth is that we are headed into uncharted territory, but it's also true that we still have time to choose how bad it gets. So, do you live in an area that's already experiencing dangerously hot and humid conditions? What strategies have worked for you?
As our journey with AeroGuard.AI comes to a close, we reflect on what inspired us. The vision of world where technology protects rather than harms the planet we call home. We are Team AeroGuard.AI, a group of innovators who believe that every idea, no matter how small, can make a difference in the fight against climate change. Through our project, we have learned that true innovation lies not just in code or hardware, but in purpose, in using technology to create hope, resilience, and balance. Thank you for joining us on this mission and for believing, like we do, in the power of human creativity to make Earth a cooler, safer, and more livable planet for all.